1 square meter of apartment. Manhattan, 21,000. Monaco, 62,000. Buenos Aires, 2,400. Same concrete. 3 different countries talking. The obvious answer arrives first. Bigger economies charge more. Richer cities cost more. The math feels clean. The math feels honest. Wrong. The square meter is not measuring space. It is measuring what each country dares not say out loud. The price is the language each country speaks. 3 apartments, 3 confessions. Read them carefully. Start with the cheapest receipt? Not yet. Start with the loudest one. Manhattan. $21,000 per square meter. The buyer signs. She thinks she is paid. She is not. The sticker is the cover charge. The real bill prints later. And it does not stop printing. First hidden line, mansion tax. Above 1 million, the state takes 1%. The scale climbs. Above 25 million, nearly 4% vanishes into Albany before the buyer touches a doorknob. That is the tax for owning. There is a separate tax for borrowing. Mortgage recording tax, nearly 2% of the loan. The act of borrowing is itself taxed. On a $4 million apartment with typical financing, roughly $70,000 vanishes on one line. Add title insurance, attorney fees, transfer filings, $90,000 in friction. Before the keys hit your palm. She signs. She has not seen the keys. She has not seen the rooms. She has paid for the act of paying. Now stack it. Tax plus brand premium. Almost a quarter of the sticker funds, nothing structural. Not concrete. Not labor. Not glass. Just the right to participate. Monaco writes this same line for almost nothing. Different country. Different reason. Read it again. Roughly half the price is land. A quarter is admission. Only a quarter is the actual building. The buyer is not buying a home on Park Avenue. She is buying permission to enter a market that already priced her out before she arrived. 8% in transactional tax. Hold that number. On the Mediterranean, a country charges almost nothing on this same line. The price is 3 times higher. The reason is geography, not greed. $62,000 per square meter. Monaco, 2 square kilometers, a country smaller than Central Park. 39,000 residents. Roughly 1 in 3 counted as a millionaire. More wealth than people. The apartment is not what you are buying. The country is... A waiter pours wine on a terrace he has memorized. Same balcony, same light, every night. He will never stand on it. His country is too small to forget him, and too expensive to admit him. Most of the price is land. Supply ran out long ago. 0 annual property tax, 0 capital gains, 0 income tax forever. The buyer is not paying $62,000 for concrete. She is paying it to never file a tax return again. The apartment is the receipt. The exemption is the purchase. Stone is the disguise. Ramon, they allow the math. Manhattan, 21,000 per square meter. Monaco, 62,000, 3 times the price. For the same concrete. The buyer is not paying for stone. She is paying for the policy stamped underneath it. Buenos Aires writes the same line in fear, not law. Here is the reframe. In Manhattan, you pay to enter the city. In Monaco, you pay to exit your old tax code. The brand premium is not prestige. It is sovereign cover. The square meter buys a different jurisdiction. On the harbor, yachts outnumber houses. The waiters and cleaners commute from the French side. The math leaves no room for the people who pour the wine. Now cross the Atlantic. The same square meter collapses by 90%. From 62,000 to a number that barely buys a Manhattan parking space. Not because the country is poor, because the receipt there is written in a different language entirely. Recoleta, a French-style apartment with 12-foot ceilings, herringbone floors, a balcony overlooking jacaranda trees. The city's median square meter sells for $2,400. Belle Epoque architecture at fire sale prices. The building is not broken. The country priced it is. The buyer arrives with a duffel bag. Inside, American hundreds. Stacked. Counted twice. Argentine pesos do not appear here. They cannot. The peso loses value between the offer and the signature. What amounts to 6 months of a teacher's salary crosses the table in one bundle of foreign paper. Argentina's inflation peaked above 200% in late 2023. It now runs closer to 30%. The peso lost half its meaning between 2 Christmases. The apartment did not lose value. The country lost the ability to measure it. The price is not low. The yardstick is melting. The seller counts the bills twice. The buyer counts the years it took to save them. Neither trusts the bank. Both trust the mattress. 3 receipts. 3 different drivers behind the price. Manhattan charges for friction. Every tax, every fee, every middleman taking a cut. Monaco charges for exemption, 0 income tax, stapled to a balcony. Buenos Aires charges for survival, in dollars because pesos cannot survive the year. 14 years of a Buenos Aires teacher's full salary. 1 square meter in Monaco, same wall, different country. The wall does not know the difference, the teacher does. The cheapest city has the most expensive secret. The square meter never measured the home. It measured the country the home is trapped inside. 3 receipts, 3 things a country could not say out loud. One question remains. Filing the report. Manhattan confesses its addiction to layered fees, every meter taxed, financed, and lawyered before the key turns. Monaco admits exclusivity is the product, not the apartment. Buenos Aires reveals a currency too bruised to price its own walls. The square meter is a confession. We simply never learned the language each country was speaking when it quoted the price. Another receipt waits on the desk. Another city confesses in another language. The investigation continues. Case closed.